G'day, I'm Aussie Mark. How you doing? I'd like to show you how you can take a piece of footage with your DJI Phantom without it ever having to get into the air and without having to hold it in some awkward position in order to film footage. This is what I get when I film by just walking with my camera. And this from my Phantom. Today I'm going to show you a project that I did on how I could mount my Phantom to a handheld device, enabling me to easily carry my Phantom around and get nice stable footage on the ground. Let's go have a look. So for this project we're going to use 15mm conduit. You could use 20 centimeters or whatever the equivalent is over there in the States, if that's in inches, in imperial. We need 3 T-pieces. We'll need 4 end caps, 4 small bolts with a nut and a washer on them, 4 velcro straps. These are the ones that have got the prickly side and the soft side, so that you can loop them over. You'll see what that's for in a little bit. You're going to need 4 60mm lengths of pipe. That's about 2 3/8 inches. You'll also need 2 smaller ones, and they're these ones are 43mm. That's 1 5/8 inches. You're going to need 1 length over here that's roughly 12 inches or 30 centimeters. That one's not so important. That's going to be the handle. And as optional extras, you could get another length of another length of PVC pipe. Again, that one doesn't really matter so much. This one's, again, it's roughly 30 centimeters, and an elbow. They're not essential. First thing that I did was, after I'd cut out the pieces, on these ones, these 60mm ones, I've actually drilled a hole, and you can see that hopefully there. That hole is to put those bolts in, so the hole has to be the size to fit the bolts. And on the opposing side, on each of those 4, I used a Dremel tool, and I've cut out a hole that's 25mm long and 10mm wide, and you'll see what that's for in a minute as well. So the first thing that we're going to do is grab one of our elbow pieces and one of these 60mm, and we're going to just push that in there and do one on the other end. And then we're going to grab a couple of end caps and pop them on the end. Then we'll just do exactly the same for the other one. In there. And like that. And the end caps on. Okay, then we're going to take these small pieces, grab our third T-junction. We're going to stick that one in there, and this one in this side, and grab the first of these pieces that we just put together. Now this T-piece goes down. Now I'm assuming, of course, that when we put this together finally, we're going to either hot glue it or use the plumbing glue to make sure all the pieces are firmly attached. So that one goes in like that, and that one goes in like that. Okay, we're getting there. Now, as you can see with this one pointing downwards, that's because this long length is going to be like that. That's going to be the handle that holds it up. I'll just take that off for the time being. And those 4 bolts that we had before, what we're going to do is we're going to pop those bolts through a hole that I've made. I hope you can see that hole that I've made down there. And we're going to screw them through there so that they are permanently affixed. I'll come back when we've done that. So the screws are on, as you can see there, and basically now it's just a matter of turning it over so that those 4 holes are up. You place your Phantom onto the frame, and it sits in those 4 holes. There's a guide, and then you simply velcro the straps on. So if we make sure that one's come loose from there, it's simply a matter of doing those 4 up. Oops, hope you can see that okay. And once they're all done, you've got yourself a stabilized gimbal camera. So if you're moving about, it's easily stabilized through your Phantom gimbal. No need for the props on it, of course. And what was I talking about with those little bits of extras? So you can see I'm just holding it on the pipe that way, but if you wanted to hold it the other way, you'd simply take your elbow piece, add it onto the bottom there, push that in properly, and now you could hold it that way. Not such a good idea, I don't recommend that, and obviously you have to glue that in as a permanent fixture, so I'm not even going to try and hold it without gluing it. There you go. Hope you like that one. Give it a try, see how you go.